The chairman of this occasion, the chief host, permit me to stand on the well-established protocol. Let me start by thanking the organizer of this program, King Fidelis Shame, for giving me this great opportunity. I'm happy today because Fidelis Shame is one of those that play vital role in ensuring that musicians are not just trained in Benue State, but they are exported to the outside world for exploit. And I'm one of the products. I remember some years back when Fidelis Shame was teaching me something on guitar, and I was privileged to travel abroad where many musicians cut across different countries were to perform. I used the skills he taught me, and my string play will become unique compared to other people. And that distinguished me and outstand me from many of them. That was a great privilege that attracted an award for me, and I'm not taking it for granted. Thank you, Shame, for giving me this opportunity. I'm not here alone. I'm here with Dr. Abigail Tuku, who also come along with me to present this brief speech or talk on the importance of live band. And I hope in less than 10 to 15 minutes we will be done. The host asked me to present a paper on revamping live band music business in Benue State and how it can create jobs and create IGR for the state government. Now we are talking of live band. How can live band be utilized to create jobs among musicians? Not just jobs among musicians, but to create IGR to the state. People often perceive that musicians are just wayward people that don't have left and right. But history has shown that the great philosophers are musicians, were musicians.
Yeah.
Great people of ideas were musicians. Great inventors of centuries are musicians. I don't want to talk much on what live band is all about, but we all know live band is the combination of all the musical sound with our voices, sometimes dancing, to entertain with pleasant ideas. I intend speaking to the audience like that, but the organizer of the program asked me to speak to the paper. And I hope by now the paper must have gotten to everybody. So if you are with the paper, I will continue. Meanwhile, respect to all the seniors here. I can see Eugene, I can see Moses, I can see my boss over there. Many of them, respect to all of you. From the paper, we just go to the second paragraph. Some of you that are with the paper, you understand that musical skill is a talent that God gives people. But God don't just give people talent for His worship. He gives you talent to be used for something that can earn you a living. In fact, those of you that are Christian will believe with me that the Bible says, God said, I will bless the work of your hand. That work of your hand is the talent that God gives you. Musical skill that God gives you is the talent that God gives you. So He will bless you with the work of your hands. And of course, I want to focus on Nigeria. I want to focus on Africa. I want to focus in Benue State. History has shown that Benue musicians have inspired and influenced the whole world with our music. How did we do that? There are many of Benue musicians that use music to express the cultural values of Benue State. They use music to express the cultural heritage of Benue State. And that makes Benue State to be known worldwide. That makes people to become pleasant with Benue culture and to become so acceptance with our values in the state. Now, based on record, a study was conducted by Carlos in 2021. It shows that 8% of IGR of the whole Africa, Nigeria, and Benue State was generated through music. We are coming to that point where you know that the music you play gives government a lot of money. If government realize 100 billion, that is 8 billion out of every 100 billion that government generates from internal generated revenue is from music. We will get to that and you know how important you are as live band performing artists. Now, Benue State is blessed with diverse culture. We have many musicians that play music within and out. And because of time, I just pencil out a few of them. I look at person like Two-Face, I look at Terry, I look at Peter Otulo, Fidelis Shami, Zaki, Chris Morgan, Blackface, Bogozikwe, Monica, Olga, Steve Crown. There are many of musicians, many of you that are seated here.
No.
I know many of you play music in Benue State for the past 10 years. These are people that God has blessed with music. And with this your music, the state government is spending a lot of money. Now the essence of this paper is for us to highlight or to identify how can this money be reasonable and be traced to you, so that it will not be that monkey they walk, baboon they chop. And that takes us to the need to revamp this life band. What are these advantages? One, cultural benefit, as I earlier mentioned. There is no company that will function well in Benue State, or there is no business that can function well in Benue State if the foreign people, what I mean by foreign, people from different other states, people from outside Nigeria are not comfortable with our culture. And how can these people understand our culture and become more friendly with our culture? Through our music. We export the culture through music. We compose songs, some of our songs, even if we compose them in English, we still mix tea, we still mix idoma, we still bring some cultural values that are from here. That makes the global world to be aware of the kind of people we are in the state and become interested in investing in the state. That is to say, through your music, they are attracted. The second one is musical tourist benefit, and I call it multipliers effect. We cannot do away with live band, and I think that is why this lecture is very, very important. And that is why even the top one, the top one you see, I say indirect economic benefit, and I mention of digital deception. You see, the tourists come from different parts of the world or different states just to watch live performance. I remember those days when there are programs in Benue that people are performing music, performing live band. You see people coming from Lagos, people coming from Abuja, people coming from different places just to come and watch the music from Benue State. And you see, when they come around, they lodge in hotels. When they come around, they drink water, they drink beer, they buy food, they use your taxi, they use your Okada. When going back, they patronize yams from our mothers. When going back, they buy some food stuff from here. They are here because of music, but there is an offshoot benefit that the state benefits from the musical live performance. What are the other one? The other one I call it psychotherapeutic benefit. Now, no matter how you play audio music, you cannot achieve what the live music will give you. The direct contact you have when you listen and watch live performance, you will never get it from audio. In fact, there was a study we carried out in Benue State with some musicians. We discovered that every DJ playing music in occasion or setting, you discover that out of 10 tracks he play, 9 tracks are foreign tracks. What happened is, you are only promoting other people, but your own values are closed down, simply because you think you are suppressing the live band. Now, the need for live band is, apart from sometimes we sing live foreign music, but it's people from the state that are singing it. You give people direct contact benefit. Let me tell you, there are some of you here, maybe you are having high BP. At the end of this program, just go and check your blood pressure. you will discover that it must come down with not less than 20 to 30%. The reason is because when you have direct contact with live performance, there are things that happen in your system physiologically. They help your activities, they help some hormones in your system to calm down. Because you are hearing the music, listening to the music, you are also watching, you are appreciating it. All nerves in your system are calming down. And that is why no matter the gadgets we have to use for audio or for DJ or for whatever we call it, live band must always be the first. The last benefit, because of time, I talk of the fourth one, informative, entertaining, and educating. Even the government itself use music to transfer their message. It's time for campaign. Let me tell you, 90% of campaign strategies use music. They use music to convey their information, their messages to locals. They use music to communicate. What is your benefit? Is to tell you that you are very, very important. That even the government cannot be in place without your role. Are we together? Then finally, before I go back, what are the disadvantages of not using live band? Or what is the reason why live band is dying? Live band is dying because of what I call individualistic music performing mindset. We have a set of musicians that are coming up. You are a keyboardist. You want to set your drum on keyboard. You want to play your bass guitar on keyboard. You want to play your lead guitar on keyboard. You want to hum your keyboard, you and you alone. Let everybody focus on you. That is one of the factors that is killing live band. Because live band is the spirit of unity. Yeah, you see, live band is a system that requires many people. So maybe they're just playing popo, popo, popo. But the impact that popo is playing is adding. That is what will attract somebody there. So maybe they're playing bass guitar. You see 5 people playing lead guitar, see keyboards. But we come to an era in the state. Let me put it in the state because this paper focuses on Benue State. Whereby some musicians started coming up with self-centered ideology. They want to come to an occasion where the focus will be only on them. And they want playing keyboard, playing bass guitar, setting the drum on keyboard. These are one of the factors that is doing away with the live band. Later people begin to think that, okay, if only you can do, then there's a time we don't even need you. We play our audio and music continue. I call it the digital audio sound deception, which everybody is going into DJ, but you will never achieve what live band can give you. The last one is lack of musical identity and focus. I play music with some people. I remember late Timo. Many of you know him here, of a blessed memory. Shenke, Fidelis Shame is here. People like Moses Black, and so on and so forth. Eugene is seated here, the father of. Yeah. You know, in those days we learned something from them. All of them, they were all captains. And they were all big people in music industry. But we have never seen any time they have conflict among them. They all identify what they can play. If Fide is on the stage, he knows areas is well gifted, the focus. As he's going down from the stage, M of Swana is coming to the stage, he knows what he's coming with. When Coco Tata is coming to the stage, he knows what he's coming with. If Shange is coming to the stage, he knows what he's coming with. There was no conflict. Now, one of the factors destroying our live band today is all the musicians want to be everything. Because you didn't play reggae and people hate him, the next outing I'm going, I want to play reggae. Meanwhile, you are not reggae rooted. Focus on your highlight. Because Fidelis Shame handle jazz, my next program I want to handle jazz. Meanwhile, you are not jazz oriented. You are just a makosa instrumentalist and a musician. Focus on your makosa. So these are the ideas that if we take into consideration, we know that when you have 100 musicians in a place, none of them are the same. All of them are different. Even if they are playing the same pattern, the same music, they are all different things entirely. And in conclusion, I say conclusively, it is pertinent to revive the live band performance among Benue musicians, as its economic importance cannot be overemphasized in the 21st century. Live band business will help in transmitting cultural values to the younger generation. It will also help to directly and indirectly boost the state IGR, as well as to create more harmony and tolerance among Benue people and the non-Benues due to the cultural understanding they might have appreciated as a result of familiarity with Benue culture through live musical performance. Thank you and God bless you all.